Medical spa owners, in this video I'm going to give you 7 different ways to be able to grow revenue in your medical spa and generate more clients and go to the next level. My name's Jared Harmon. I run a company called Salon.com. We specialize in helping medical spas, clinics, and salons to be able to generate more revenue and run simple yet more effective marketing systems that help you generate more revenue and grow and go to the next level. Let's get stuck into today. So the first one is develop a strong online presence. Now, this is probably what you see in a lot of blogs going around the internet. However, there's a few things and there's a few fundamentals that we see a lot of people missing when it comes to building a strong online presence. Now, this goes far beyond just a website. This goes far beyond just social media and different things that people might be telling you in the industry. But if you look at it, I'd say probably 3 to 4 times out of 10, people are going to come across your website as a first point of introduction to your brand. What I mean by this is if you're doing all the right things and you're regularly updating your website and all these different types of things, then naturally you are going to get seen here first because people will be searching for certain things and certain problems that they have that your medical spa will solve. So search is going to be a big thing for your industry around medical spas and getting seen by your target audience. So if you think about it, your website needs to have a few fundamentals. Number one, you need to be taking online bookings. If you're not taking online bookings, it will equate to about 10 to 15% additional bookings that you can get as a medical spa just by having online bookings put into your business. And you can have all your normal consent forms and forms in general for new patients, new clients online, all directly on your website. People fill them in after they book appointments and all these types of things as well. So you can have all of that there that your team members can go through and change or edit or check out prior to appointments and things like that as well. So something as simple as having online bookings on your website will make a huge difference. Number 2, with developing a strong online presence, you need to have your contact numbers visible. If your website has a tiny phone number down the bottom left in the footer of your website, it's not good enough. Most people won't even scroll to the bottom of your website. So having a strong online presence is just these tiny little tactical things that make a huge difference, that helps you maximize the traffic that comes to your brand. Very, very important things to be able to have sitting there and relevant right in front of you and right in front of your ideal clients. The next thing with developing a strong online presence is making sure that you are updating your website regularly. What I mean by that is the search engines know when a website is stale. So if your website hasn't been updated in quite a long time, you want to be regularly updating it so the crawlers on Google and things like that can actually understand that this business is still active, they're still operating, they're still working, they're still taking phone calls, they're updating their content regularly. And when it comes to updating your content regularly, you want to make sure that you're using keywords through your website as well, that the search engine can then go, okay, cool, this medical spa is talking about this, they're talking about body contouring, they're talking about certain skin problems that people have like rosacea and different types of things as well, right? So the search engine picks up all of these things. So you need to make sure that everything is visible on your website, contact numbers, booking online. You need to be updating content regularly so that you do get seen in the search engines as being an active business that's looking to improve, that's regularly updating things on it. It's adding blogs to the website as well, which is incredibly important, especially if you want to kind of get people with different types of problems to your business as well, which is a large percentage of what we talk about as well, is solving problems. And the bigger the problem you solve for your clients, the bigger the payday to the business. And you're solving problems and you're actually delivering those results to them as well. Naturally, they're going to want to see you more regularly. So these are all the things with developing an online presence that is strong, making sure that you're on social media, you're on all platforms that people can go and follow you on. If they're on that platform more regularly, they'll be able to see a lot more of your content and things like that. All of it goes real into building a strong online presence. And that brings us to number 2, which is utilize social media. for your medical spa. So social media is a major marketing channel these days. I mean, it's no word of outside of the truth. I'm sure you guys already understand this. So utilizing social media, so specifically like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. YouTube is huge for the search algorithm as well. So all of these social media channels are big on search too. So when people are searching on Google, they're also stumbling across your social media handles as well. So it's important to be across all social medias as well, so that people can just select which ones are relevant to them and which ones they like to follow you on as well, right? So keeping content relevant to your market is really important. So sharing different problems that people might have, giving tips for those as well. And more importantly, which is the big picture as to what a lot of people kind of miss in their social media too, is sharing people's reactions. So, putting social waivers into a lot of the consent forms and things like that you have is important. And then just sharing people's reactions. So if your medical spa does do things like PMU as well, like permanent makeup, so brow feathering and all these different types of things by chance, like body sculpting, fat cavitation type treatments, different types of, hydrofacials and medical grade type machines and medical grade facials and different things like that. You might even have dermatologists and even delve into like cosmetical injections and different things like that as well. So if yours goes into that sort of depth as well, so capturing reactions from people, before and afters and all these things are great, but capturing people's reactions when they start seeing results and things that are very big for their life as well, that's when the other people that are following you on the social media channels as well, they look at your stories and then they see people with these types of reactions, or they see on your feed these types of reactions that people are having to the services that you're providing and how much of a life-changing experience it is for them. These things make huge differences when it comes to you being able to create more social proof through your online presence as well. Online is becoming bigger and bigger every single year. So capturing these types of things and showing why you're different and how you get results for people too is really important. If you want a really good person to follow in the space that does really good stuff, follow the founder of Osmosis. He has got some great content that he's producing at the moment around things like acne and different problems that people have at the moment too, and sharing his expertise on exactly what he thinks the problems are and how he solves them. And note too, he doesn't sell a lot of that Osmosis product through these videos. He's just talking specifically about how to solve the problem. So you can do the exact same thing in your medical spa, right? That brings us to number 3. So implement referral programs into your business. A lot of people, what they have a tendency to do is they have a tendency to be able to give discounts in your referral programs. Now, for me, I'm not a big fan of referrals. If your average ticket is $250 and you're giving away a 20% discount to half of the new clients that come through the door, right? If you're seeing 50 odd clients at $250 a piece every single month, a 20% discount, it eats into a lot of your profit margins. So I'm more of an add value guy rather than discounting services and things like that, considering you're a medical spa, you're dealing with medical grade treatments, you're a professional service, and you actually help people to solve real problems in their life that they're going through right now. Never give discounts, but instead just add bonuses and different things like that to a lot of the services that you do instead. And biggest thing with all of this too is not even bonuses and everything too, just by asking for referrals at the front desk and getting them to write them down in the checkout process, you'll find yourself getting between 1 in every 5 people that actually are at the front desk giving you a referral in some way, shape or form just because you asked. And especially if you're providing a really good service and you're getting real results for your clients, which I would hope that you're all doing seeing as you're watching this video, then you will get a lot of referrals naturally just by doing that and just getting your reception staff to reach out, or your manager or someone like that to reach out to all of these referrals. That'll make a huge difference in your ability to be able to grow your online presence and be able to grow ultimately revenue as well. Number 4 is partner with other businesses in the vicinity near your area. This is one thing that isn't used a lot, but should be used a lot more. We say to businesses you should have between sort of 3 to 5 partners. Part of those partnerships is to promote each other across your local area. Now, put it this way, you're marketing your business, all of your partnered businesses that you'll partner with are doing the exact same thing. You're all hitting the same market in the local area. It's just you all solve different problems, so you get access to different markets, right? But wholly and solely, you'll all share a very similar type of demographic as well. Right? So like a medical spa partnering with a beauty salon, or partnering with a hair salon, or partnering with a boutique fitness boot camp in the local area. These types of things are huge. Even cosmetic surgeons and different people like that, partnering with them as well are huge ways for you to be able to tap into new markets and tap into new referral sources. So there's several different ways that you can look at monetizing these types of relationships. Number 1, you could do guest blogs on each other's website to be able to extract traffic long term. You can also do Facebook live streams or Instagram live streams, partnered with each other, talking about certain subjects and problems and things like that people want to solve. You can also do things like email marketing, so you can market to each other's email lists. And this is a huge thing that we do with all of our clients, is like marketing to other people's lists. And the amount of new clients you get out of that, if another business is actually saying, yep, I trust this person, they're good at what they do, all these types of things, massive benefits to go to you as the business owner as a result of this type of thing. And it's very cost effective. It costs you $0 to be able to do that type of stuff, which is really cool. You could also do giveaways. So you could run competitions in joint with other businesses as well. So you could all pitch in, if there's 3 to 5 of you, could all pitch in something to put into a competition, into a grand prize, and essentially you can give that away, and you can all boost those posts out on social media to be able to generate more traffic to what you guys do as well. So all of these things are starting to really tap into new markets, tap into new opportunities, and because you're all sharing across stories, sharing posts on each other's pages and different things like that, just helps with that whole like promotion period, right? Because now you're dealing with people that have trusted audiences, as opposed to just running a cold campaign like advertising on Facebook, right? So with your current marketing budget or Google or whatever it is that you're doing. So these will just speak huge bounds with your business's ability to be able to reach more people a lot quicker. And all you need is one business that has a 20,000 person following, and all of a sudden a story of yours gets shared on theirs, and now all of a sudden you've got 1,000 views approximately. Could be more, could be less, of people that are your ideal client, right? And that costs you absolutely nothing in advertising spend. So this is a big focus with what we're doing here at growsalon.com this year, is partnerships, because partnerships are a heaps more effective way to advertise than anything else. So these are all cream on top of everything else that we do within the profitable advertising space. That one there is number 4, and you might want to implement that one pretty quickly. Number 5 is package up something unique. Most medical spas in general, they will do something a certain way and then they'll continue doing it, offering consults and different things like that. But if you package up something that is unique, something that is different, something that someone might not have seen before when you're looking to advertise to cold traffic with paid advertising, especially across the social platform, this will make a huge difference with your ability to be able to acquire clients. So it might be a acne package that you create. It might be a body contouring and fat loss medical grade treatment that you put together and package up. It might be a sort of, a medium or happy medium of both products, retail, and also services as well, which works really, really well packaging those things together. Finding a way to be able to bring bonuses into it as well, and just how you position that unique package of some sort or service that you're going to provide to someone when they come through the door. And if you can also think something that is quite high impact as well, so something that someone can feel like it's working, and if you package it at a price point of around the $200 to $300 mark as well, not only will you have someone that comes in of high value that is more likely to continue to invest with you, but you'll also have somebody too that comes in and feels a result and then will feel the need to want to continue with you because they don't want to lose that feeling of what it is that you helped them to achieve. So think high impact with it, and think what could someone walk away with as well, to then every time they look at that thing that they're reminded of you, right? So it's all about those little tiny things that you can do to be able to not only just generate a client, but generate a high value client to the business. Number 6 is investing in email marketing. Now, look, if your current clients that come in every single month, at least 20% of them aren't coming from email marketing, you're missing out on about that, right? So email marketing is still one of the most lowest cost, highest impact forms of marketing and advertising that you can do to today's date to be able to grow your medical spa. So investing in someone to run email marketing campaigns, and I don't just mean a newsletter. Most people send a newsletter, and newsletters suck and they're boring and nobody wants anything to do with a crappy newsletter. I'm talking about how do you solve people's problems? How do you whirl people up enough to get them to go, well, I need to do something about this problem that I have, and I know that I need to invest into it to be able to make it happen as well. That's what you're looking for in a client, someone that knows that they need to invest, and then when they do it, they need to bite the bullet to be able to invest decent money into be able to get that problem solved. That's what it is about, right? If you're looking for high value clients, you do have to stir the pot a little bit. So email marketing is a great way to do that. It costs nothing to send an email out, and hence the reason why it is so effective. And one of our clients I just had a conversation with just recently about this. They sent an email marketing campaign out in October, and they got a phone call this week actually from a client that opened up that email. Currently now it's January 30, right? So we're looking at October, November, December, January. 4 months ago, someone opened up an email today and has all of a sudden, called in and booked in, right? We hear these stories every single week coming through our business because that's the power of email marketing, and that's what people are missing out on. And it equates to 20% of your revenue comes from email marketing, and be able to re-engage a lot of your old clientele. Be able to do that. If you're not doing that, make sure you start doing that this week, because these types of emails are so effective. It'll be able to help you grow your medical spa a lot quicker. Going into number 7, this here will generate you more referrals and more business than you'll ever have with any other strategy that I share with you today. All the other strategies that I shared with you today will just supercharge everything else if you just do number 7 really, really well. So if you're a medical spa right now that emphasizes on customer service and emphasizes on getting your clients results and doing whatever it takes to get your clients to results and to wow your clients, then everything that I've spoken to you today will just literally 10x your business. And in a year to 2 years to 3 years time, in such a very small amount of time, you'll see incredible growth in your business. And that is number 7. So it's just emphasizing on customer service. If someone shoots you a message on social media, have a team member that's active that can actually reach out to that person straight away. If someone has concerns, reach out to them straight away. Don't delay. Call them, speak to them. Give more of a personalized service with what you do. Whenever someone comes in for a facial, make sure that the experience is like 10 star every single time, 12 out of 10 stars every single time. Because if you can really emphasize on your customer service and the way you speak with people and how you listen to them as well, and you're not just in it for a quick buck, but you're actually in it to actually help people as well, and you don't rush people out the door so quickly that, they walk away going, what did I just pay this money for, So these are the types of things, and this is the one thing that'll actually help you to be able to grow a lot faster, because it will increase things like rebooking rates. It'll increase things like retention of your current clients as well. I don't know what your rebooking rate is like or anything like that at the moment, but if your rebooking rate is only 50% because you emphasized on customer service and looking after your clients and getting results, you got that to 60, 70, 80%, 90%. If it remained at that for the next 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you'll be in a completely different position than you are right now as well. And look, you just have to go through the numbers logically as to what that's going to be, and you'll see exactly how much of a big result it's going to be for you as well. So that's it for today's vlog. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions at all, just let us know below in the comments, and let us know what you're going to implement today to be able to hit at least one of these particular things that I've spoken to you about today, because all it takes is, one action and one particular action today from this video that could drastically be able to help you increase revenue and grow. And that's what it's all about. I don't want this just to be another video that you watch on the internet. I want this to be one that you actually implement something from. So click below, let us know in the comments exactly what you're going to implement today. Make sure to subscribe if you're here on YouTube, or like, no matter where you're watching this on the internet, and I look forward to speaking to you all really soon. Cheers, have a great day.